Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to this has to be day number 2. Yes, day number 2, week 12. Yeah, week 12, spring 2025, about journey together. That's day number 2, week 12, spring 2025, about journey together. And it's definitely a delight. It's certainly a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's classes. Let's begin. Let's get started. So go ahead, Amaya. Amaya, I want you to read this question for me. Please, Mr. Rule attended. Go ahead.
Mr. Roll attended a tourist conference session beginning at 8:45 a.m. and ending at 11:05 a.m. How long was the session?
Very good. Is Ivory here? Ivory McKenzie? Is Ivory McKenzie here? Ivory, if you were here, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I wasn't able to hear you for the past few weeks. What happened to your mic? It's working now? It's
mic. I just was feeling down and out. I
Oh,
took a bunch of notes. I'll send them when I get the phone.
okay, no problem. But you okay now?
Yes, sir.
But you were following at your notes, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's no problem. Yeah, I know. Coming around this time, things could happen, but if you can't respond with your verbally, I need you to type inside the chat, all right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Go ahead, Amaya, because I even forget the question. Can you read it again, please? Thank you so much.
Mr. Roll attended a tourist conference session beginning at 8:45 a.m. and ending at 11:05 a.m. How long was the session?
Very good. How long was the session? Any ideas on how we're gonna answer this? What y'all think it is? 8:45 begins at 8:45, ends at 11:05.
2 hours, 20 minutes.
How long does it take? Say it
2
again.
hours, 20 minutes.
Ralph, you said
2 hours.
2 hours and 20 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone else want to try? It starts at 8:45. It ends at 11:45. How are we going to answer this question?
You have to write hours and then minutes and then put the 11 over the 8 time.
You sound like you are in the back of Eleuthera or something like that. I could barely hear you. You sound like you far. Genesis.
I connected to my car. I just covered off the tennis court.
Okay. I understand now. That makes sense. All right, so we're gonna figure out what we have to do. We have to subtract. We have to subtract the fractions. Okay, we have to subtract the fractions.
Excuse me, Mr. Bitsy.
Yeah, no problem. I see it. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and subtract the fractions.
Excuse me, Mr. Bitsy. I
Yes.
can't see the question.
Oh, you can't see the question on top. Okay, no problem. Is there anyone else who can't see the question as well? Can't see the question on top. Besides Charlton.
Some of the words I can't see.
Some of the words we can't see. Okay, so let's bring this down. Okay. I think I have to bring this down, bring everything down, so y'all could be able to see it properly. Okay. We want to make sure y'all able to see it. That's one adjustment I have to make. I wonder why I have to say this. Oh, interesting. What they want is, they also want this in hours. Okay. So we have to go ahead and do that then. All right. So, so again, y'all probably can't see my screen now. So let me go.
I can see it. I just see the answer and a red dot.
Answer and a red dot. Okay, no problem. Okay, good. Hopefully it works now. So how long was the session? That's what we're trying to figure out. Hey.
Let's subtract 8 from 11, 7 from 0 to 4, and 5 to 5. Okay, probably not listen to me because I ain't lost too.
All right, how long was the session? So the first thing we have to do is we have to subtract, right? So we have to do hours and then we have to do minutes, okay? First, how many hours do we have? We have what? 11 hours. And how many minutes do we have? We have 5 minutes. So we have 11 hours, right? And 5 minutes. And then, so we put the ending time at the top and we put the beginning time at the bottom. So it's gonna be 11 hours and 5 minutes minus 8 hours and 45 minutes. All right. Okay, y'all understand that? All
Yes, sir.
So,
I said that.
okay, good. So we're gonna do at this point. Aiden?
Okay, so I got the answer.
Huh?
You want me to say my answer now?
Yeah, say your answer, say your answer.
Okay, I got 2 hours, approximately 19 to 20 minutes.
19 to 20 minutes approximately. Okay. So what we have to do here actually, right, is we have to say, okay, 5 minus 5. What is 5 minus 5? 5 minus 5 is gonna be what?
No.
That's what? 0, right? And 0 minus 4. Can we do 0 minus 4?
No, sir.
No, we can't. So we have to borrow, but when we go ahead and we borrow, are we gonna borrow like 1? Maybe we could say like, okay, I could borrow 1 from, maybe I could borrow 1 from from here and then add 1. Is that how we do it? And then we say, okay, it's gonna be no. So what are we gonna do? What we have to do? You have to do what?
Borrow from the 11.
I have to borrow from 11. I have to borrow a whole what? I have to borrow a whole what? A whole hour.
60
I have to
minutes.
borrow a whole hour. I have to borrow a whole hour. So that means that this 11 turns into what? 10,
10.
right? 11 turns into 10, right? And so we have 10 minus 8, and then we have 60 plus 5. Now, why did I do that? I did that because, again, I am borrowing a whole hour. An hour is what? How much is an hour?
60 minutes.
Hour is 60 minutes. If I borrow a whole hour, it's going to be 60 plus 5. Okay. And so this is going to be, let me go ahead and do this. So this is going to be 60 plus 5. What is 60 plus 5? That's going to give us what?
65.
65. Very good. So we actually have now is we have hours and minutes, but we have 10 hours right there, 10 hours. And again, 60 plus 5 is going to be what? 65, right? So it's going to be 10 hours and 65 minutes minus what? 8:45, okay? And so what we have, now we can just subtract, right? We say 5 minus 5, that's going to give us what? 5 minus 5 is 0. We have 6 minus 4. What is 6 minus 4? 6 minus 4 is going to be 2. 2. Very good. 6 minus 4 is 2. And then we do 0 minus 8. We can't really do 0 minus 8. So it's going to be 10 minus 8. And what is 10 minus 8?
2.
10 minus 8 is also 2. So the answer is 2 hours and how many minutes?
20 minutes.
Very good. Who all said that? 2 hours and 20 minutes. I mean, if you said that.
I thought it.
You
I
thought
said
it?
that.
Say, I
Look
thought
inside
it.
the chat.
Say, I thought it.
Look inside the chat.
That's interesting. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Okay, Xavier, put that inside the chat. And I see Shavarian using ChatGPT to answer that. Okay, Shavarian, I see you. Cleveland says 2 hours and 40 minutes. Shavarian, you sure you want to use AI? You sure you positive? All right, okay. But is the answer 2 hours and 20 minutes though? Because if you notice, right, this says in what? They want their answer in what?
Hours.
They want the answer in hours. So are we done? We have 2 hours and 20 minutes. What is that in hours? What is 2 hours and 20 minutes in hours? Okay, what is that in hours?
Question
Xavier,
is, what is 20 minutes and
what is
an
what is
hour?
what is 2
What is
hours
20
and
minutes an hour?
okay,
Two
so
2 hours.
what is it in hours? It can't just be 2 hours. What is it in hours? What is 20 minutes in hours? What is 20 minutes in hours?
A third.
A third,
I think it's 1/4, is it?
1/4,
No,
2 hours.
I don't think.
2 1/4 hours.
2 1/4 hours.
2 and
Yes, a
1/3
third. It's a
hours.
third. It's a third of an hour. 20
It's a
minutes.
third an hour. It's a third of an hour. Okay. So what we have here, right? What we have here is we say, okay, well, how many hours in a minute? That's not right. How many minutes an hour?
60 minutes.
60 minutes.
60 minutes, right? So if I have 20 minutes, how can I represent that in terms of an hour, right? 20 minutes is actually what? 20 over 60 or 20 divided by 60. So if I have 20 minutes, in order for me to convert that into from minutes to hours, I have to do
So
20.
divide it.
I have to do 20 divided by 60. Y'all understand that? Because an hour
So-
is 60 minutes. So since an hour is 60 minutes, if I want to do, if I want to know what is 20 minutes in terms of an hour, I have to do 20 over 60. Okay, does that make sense? 20 over 60. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, so how am I going to
Uh,
simplify 20 over 60? What can I do? I have to do what?
Cancel the zeros.
I have to cancel the zeros. Very good. So what does that mean? That means that this 0. Let me show the cancellation. That means that this 0, okay, is going to cancel with this 0, okay, and so that's going to be 2 over what? 2 over
6.
2 over 6. Very good. 2 over 6.
Kind of close.
Right. And then am I done simplifying? Or can I simplify some more?
They can simplify more.
I can simplify some more. So I can say what? I can say what? 2 divided by what? 2
2.
divided by 2 and 6 divided by what? 6
2.
divided by 2 rather. Sorry, not 3. 6 divided by 2 is going to be, let me erase this. 6 divided by 2. Okay. So 2 divided by 2 and 6 divided by 2. And that gives us what? This is
1 over 3.
1 over 3. So 20 minutes in terms of an hour is how much?
A third.
A third. Y'all understand that? Y'all understand what I just did now? I need to explain that again. How I got 20 minutes is equal to a third. Do I need to explain it again? Or no? Let me know if y'all understand that.
More time, please.
Right. So what I want to do is
Yes, sir.
okay. What I want to take 20 minutes, right? And I want to convert it into hours. Okay. So 20 minutes as an hour, 20 minutes represented as an hour is going to be 20 over 60. Okay, it's going to be 20 over 60. Why over 60? Why are we using 60? Why is 20 over 60?
Because 60 is a minute.
Yeah, because there are 60 minutes in an hour. Okay, so we divide them. All right, and so now it's very easy because all we need to do is cancel. So it's going to be this 0, cancel with that 0. So we left with 2 over 6. But can we simplify 2 over 6? Can we do that? Can we simplify 2 over 6?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can. 2 divided
Yes,
by
sir.
2. 2 divided by 2 is what? 1. And 6 divided by 2 is what? What is 6 divided by 2? That's 3. So there's a third, right? It's a third of an hour. So 20 minutes is a third of an hour. Okay. So let's bring it all together. So what does that mean? That means that how long was the session? Well, the session is going to be what? It's going to be 2 hours and 20 minutes. What is 2 hours and 20 minutes? That's going to be 2 hours and a third, right? And bring it all together, that's going to be 2 hours, 2 1/3 hours. So that's going to be the answer, 2 1/3 hours, okay? 2 hours and a third. And that's how we get our answer. So this right here is the answer to, just the answer here. This is our answer. 2 hours and a third, okay? Well, 2 1/3 hours. That's probably the best way to say it. All right, how do we get that? Yes.
You going off of the hours at the end of the line that's telling us it have to be in hours, right?
Yes, because the answer, yeah, because it says that it has
I
to be
didn't
in,
even notice.
yeah, it says that it has to be in hours. Okay. That's the only thing. If it didn't say it has to be in hours, you'd just leave it at 2 hours and 20 minutes. If it didn't say it has to be in hours. All right.
So if they didn't have the hours at the end, it would have just been 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yes, that's correct. 2 hours and 20 minutes. All right.
Thank
Do y'all understand this class or no? Y'all don't understand this. Let me know if
Yes,
y'all-
sir.
Yes,
If you
sir.
understand this.
Yes, sir.
That's only
Yes,
like
sir.
3 people. The rest of us, do we understand this, please? Let me know if y'all understand this.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who does not understand this? Do not. Who do not understand? How I got this? Do not understand. Do not understand. Let me know if you do not understand, please. Where is Chanel? You have a question? Chanel Jones? Chanel, you have a question? Okay, can't have from Chanel. By the way, write this down for me, please. Chloe Oliver, where's Chloe? Chloe Oliver. You have to speak into the mic, Chloe. I can't hear you. Speak into the mic, Chloe.
Yes, sir.
Good. Do you understand how I got 2 hours and 2 1/3 hours?
Yes, sir.
Explain how I got it.
So first, right, you minus 11,
11:05.
11:05 and 8:45. I mean, and you get, no, yeah, you minus that. And then you go and borrow from the 11, that's 10. Then you put 60, which you add 60 plus 5, that's 65. Then you get 10, 65 minus 8:45, and you get 2 hours and 20 minutes. Then after that, you put the 20 minutes.
Yes.
And you put it over 20 over 60.
Yes.
That's in hours. And then you go on over here and you simplify it.
Yes.
That's 2 over 6.
Yes.
And then you divide 2 and 2. And 6 divided by 2, you get 1 3/4.
Very good.
And
1 over 3.
1 over 3. Then you do the 20 minutes, which you get 2 hours plus 1/3. Equals 2 over 1/3 hours.
Thank you. Very good. Very good, Chloe. Very good. Very good explanation. That's very good. Very good. All right, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to do that, please. Take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Yes, we can. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. We know that she got 2 and 1 over 3 hours. Yes.
I was saying I didn't understand the second part, but for some reason it wasn't letting me talk, so I had to restart myself.
Okay. The second part of converting the minutes to an hour.
Yes, sir. I understand like the first half.
You understand how to get the 2 hours and 20 minutes.
But I don't know why did you convert it?
Okay, that's a good question because you see here it says hours, right?
Yes, sir.
So that means that we can't write 2 hours and 20 minutes because they say they want to answer in hours.
Yes, sir.
See? So we have to take 20 minutes and convert it into hours. Now, how many minutes is an hour?
60.
60 minutes is an hour. So it's going to be 20 over 60. All right, 20 over 60. And then all we need to do is we need to just simplify it. So we have to divide by 2. Okay. So, sorry, not divide by 2 first. We have to cancel the zeros first. So we cancel the zeros. So we're left with 2 over 6. Okay. And then after that, we just divide top and bottom by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. And then 6 divided by 2 is 3. And so that means that 20 minutes is a third of an hour. Does that part make sense? Let me know if that makes
Yes, sir. So I got asked a question. So what if like the hours was minutes? Would you still do you'll do the opposite?
Yeah, you would multiply by 60.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. So if you are converting minutes to hours, you divide by 60. If you're converting hours to minutes, you multiply by 60. Okay, that's how it works. Okay. All right, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Jaden, where's Jaden?
Good
Jaden.
afternoon.
Good day.
I had a question. So,
Go
like,
ahead.
how you have 220? If let's say the number was like 25 or 45, would it be the same process?
The same process. It'll be 25 over 60, right?
Okay.
That makes sense? That makes sense, Jaden?
Yes, sir.
Good. I think that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and do another question. I don't want to take too long on this. I don't want to be like 8 hours on this one question. All right, have y'all sent in the work from this? Let me know if y'all sent in this, please. Let me know if y'all sent in the work for this as yet. Let me know, please. Hello? Have y'all sent in this notes? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Good. All right, let's go on to the next question. Oh, I have to bring this down because y'all still can't see it. Apparently, some people can't see it when it's too high. So I need to correct all these because it's too high up. Okay. Didn't know that being high flying would be at a cost. So let's see how this works out. Let's go ahead and do this. So it's gonna be and did all this and all of this and all of this. Okay, so moving right along. Let me go ahead and
That's some mean automation.
yeah, I know, right? Okay, so Kino, where's Kino? Kino, where's Kino? Go ahead and read the question for me, please, Mr. Rule.
Mr. Rule, then had a 55-minute lunch break. At what time did the lunch break end?
At what time did the lunch break end?
And
very good.
It ended in 55 minutes.
At what time did it end, though? At what time did it end?
12 o'clock.
Who said 12 o'clock?
Trayvon.
Trayvon, how did you get 12 o'clock, Trayvon?
$55 plus 11:05.
Say it again.
55 minutes plus 11:05.
So, so from the first thing, we know that his session ended at what? 11:05, right? That's from the first part, right? And then now they're saying, what time did his lunch break end, right? After his whole conference session that lasted 2 hours and 30 minutes, 2 hours and 20 minutes, 2 and 1/3 hours. He then had a 55-minute lunch break. So that means that we have to do what with 11:05?
Add the 55 minutes to 11:05.
Very good. So we have to add the 55 minutes to that. So when we add that, what do we get?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. Okay. So let me go ahead and you sure you get 12 o'clock?
Sorry, Mr. Petit, what are we adding again?
I don't know. You have to tell me. I lost too. Where's Jado? I don't know. What are we adding?
The 55 minutes.
We add 11:05 to 55 minutes.
11:05 to 55 minutes. Very good. So let's go ahead and do that.
12 o'clock.
12:05. Okay, she said 12:05.
The answer is 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
I take that back. I take that back. 12.
Take it back. Wow. All right. So 11:05. All right. 11:05. Plus what? Plus 55 minutes, right? And that's gonna be what? 5 plus 5 is what? That's gonna be 10. Put the 0 down, put the 1 above, okay? And so we have 0 plus 1, which is 1. 1 plus 5 is going to be 6. So 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 1. I got 1160. So how did y'all get 12 o'clock? I got 1160.
60 minutes is an hour, so you add the 1 hour to 11.
Ah, Antoine, why it sound like you have some confidence in this answer? Why it sound like you actually?
Because I do this before.
You are okay. All right. So
Maybe because 60 minutes is an hour.
60 minutes is an hour. So we say what? I got 11 hours and 60 minutes. How did y'all get 12 o'clock? I don't understand how y'all got 12. I got 6 hours and 60 minutes.
I got 11. 60 minutes is an hour. You add that 1 hour to the 11
I think what we did, we probably added the 60 minutes to the 11 hours, and then we called it 12 hours.
That's what y'all did? So 60 minutes.
No, but I did.
We know 60 minutes is what? Is an hour. So we have 11 hours plus 1 hour. What is 11 plus 1? That's going to be what? 12 hours. So the answer is going to be 12 hours. And so the time that is break end was 12 p.m. Okay, does this make sense? Let me know if this makes sense to y'all as well.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense? Okay, good. Okay, excellent. So it's going to be 12 p.m. Okay. I think this is pretty good. Any questions on this? Let me know if you have any questions on this before we move forward. Let me know if you have any questions.
No, sir.
No? Okay.
Oh, my one question. Can I put 12 p.m. without the zeros?
12 p.m. Oh, come on. Genesis, what I tell you with thinking hard?
Oh,
It's the
never
same
mind.
thing.
Look at I write
It's
it
the
in, I
same
look at the
thi-
screen,
it's the
and then I
same.
was like, oh no.
Oh, great. 12 p.m., 12.0. Oh my goodness, it's the same thing.
Mr. Petit, when I don't think hard enough, I get it wrong.
Oh my. What,
The
only the
last one I got wrong because I didn't convert the hours. I didn't even notice the hours there.
Yeah. You have I know only the paranoid survive, and I believe in that, but I mean, come on. Don't be so paranoid that you missed the question, man. All right, do we understand this, class? Good afternoon. Do y'all understand this? Let me know if y'all get it.
Yes, Mr. Petit.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Shanair.
No.
Go ahead, Shanair. Where's
Never
Shanair?
mind.
Okay, good. And someone have a question? Someone have a question? Someone said no. They do not understand it. Okay. Someone said no. If you don't speak, I wouldn't know who that is.
Me.
Who's me?
Mark.
Mark. Okay, so Mark, what we basically did, right? They say he had a 55-minute lunch break. So his conference meeting or whatever that was ended at 11:05. So basically what we had to do is we had to add 11:05 and 55 minutes. Okay.
Gotcha.
So 5 plus 5 is going to be what? 5 plus 5 is
10.
10, put the 0 down, put the 1 up. 0 plus 1 is?
1.
Plus 5 is 60. And 11 plus 0 is 11. So we got 1160. But we know that 1 hour is 60 minutes. And so when we add them all together, it becomes a 12. So if he ended his meeting at 11:05 and he had a 55-minute lunch break, obviously the time his lunch break would end would be 12 o'clock. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead. By the way, class, have y'all sent in your work? Let me know if you already sent in your work, please.
Mr. Petit,
Yes.
I want to know if I could take a screenshot of it real quickly.
Yeah, to quickly take a picture of this. The rest of us, have we sent in the work as yet? Let me know if you already sent in the work, please.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
No. Take a picture of your work and send it to me, please. Christian Wilson. Where's Christian Wilson? Christian Wilson.
Yes, sir.
Have you already sent in the work?
No, sir, not yet.
You have to send in your work, Christian. How about you, Kushana Store? Have you sent in the work? Kushana Store. Where's Kushana? And Kylie Welchcombe. Kylie Welchcombe. Have you sent in the work? Kylie. You sent it as yet, Kushana?
Not as yet, Mr. Petit.
All right, make sure you send it. And Kylie, have you sent in your work? Kylie Welchcombe. Can't hear from Kylie. Let's go ahead and do this next question. I hope y'all can see the top. Yes, y'all can see the top. Go ahead, Kamani, take it away. I hope your mic could work. Can you read this question for me, please? Where's Kamani? Kamani. I can't hear from Kamani. Kamani, it says here that your mic is working, so I don't know. Len King, where's Len King? Who's Len King? Who's that? Len King? Who's that? Who's that? What's your name? What's your... Oh, this Ricardo. Oh, I didn't even know that. Sorry, okay. Mercedes, right?
Yeah, tell him you use my phone in the evening. Let me talk to him. All right, good evening, Mr. Petit. I'm Ricardo's grandfather. And from sporting activity in the afternoon.
Okay.
I get him to use my phone while we are on the way home.
Oh, okay, I understand. Okay, no problem. Thank you. I want him to read this question on the screen, so you can give him back the phone, please. Where's Ricardo?
He wants you to read the question.
Yeah.
Read the screen. Yes, sir.
Ricardo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead and read it. It starts from a powerboat in Formula 2 race.
A powerboat in a Formula 2 race. The race has an average speed of 165 kilometers per hour. Calculate the distance in kilometers that the boat travels in a race of 1 2/3 of an hour.
Very good. And by the way, class, are y'all writing this down or y'all just listening to us? Are y'all actually writing this down?
I'm writing it down.
You have to write this down. Everyone has to be writing this down. And if you want to, you can answer it and put your answer in the chat. And maybe, you know, you can get the answer correct. Go ahead, Makaya Roca. Can you read this question, please? Go ahead, Makaya Roca. Where's Makaya? Makaya Roca. Makaya, can you hear me? I can't hear from Makaya. Then Markeo, can you hear me? Where's Markeo? Markeo, can you hear me? Where's Markeo? No, Markeo, are you there? Where's Markeo? And if not Markeo, then maybe Micah Cambridge. Micah, can you hear me? Where's Micah? Micah Cambridge. Can't really hear from the M's. And okay then, Ronald Roll. Ronald, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead and read the question. A powerboat.
A powerboat in a Formula 2 race has an average speed of 165 km per hour. Calculate the distance in km that the boat traveled in a race of
1 2/3 of an hour.
1 2/3 of an hour.
Very good. That's how you read that. Okay, so class, how would y'all go about answering this question? We want the distance that the boat traveled. How would we go about answering that?
Figure out how much 1 1/3 hours is.
No. Oh, sorry.
Times.
You said.
Times the
Go ahead, Tavana.
times the speed by the time.
Times the speed by the time.
Divided.
Divided. She's saying divided. So Tavana is saying divided. Chanel is saying. No, Tavana is saying Tavana is saying multiply it. Chanel is saying divided. What we gonna do?
It's multiply. Multiply.
It's multiply. Xavier, you just going on the bandwagon. Come on, be original.
Oh.
Odd.
Add. Okay, someone's saying add, someone's saying multiply. All right. So the formula is distance.
You say odd.
You said add. The formula is.
I say odd.
I heard you. Distance is going to be equal to speed times time. This is what we call the speed, distance, time triangle. This is what you use, all right? So we're gonna do speed multiplied by time, okay? So we have to multiply them. This is the formula that you must remember, okay? Distance is gonna be equal to, based on this chart, distance is equal to speed multiplied by time. What is speed based on this chart? The same little triangle. What is speed? If you wanted to figure out what the speed is.
165 km
No,
per
the
hour.
formula. Speed is going to be what based on this chart? Speed based on this chart.
165.
Distance over time.
Distance over time. So based on this chart, speed is distance over time. Okay, distance divided by time. Okay, based on the same chart as well. Okay, based on the same chart as well. Let me erase this. Based on the same chart as well. So speed is going to be equal to distance over time. Based on the same chart as well. Time, right? Time is going to be equal to distance divided by what? Distance divided by speed. Distance divided by speed. Okay. And based on the same chart as well. Based on the same chart as well. Speed is distance over time. Time is distance over speed. And then distance is going to be equal to distance. It's going to be equal to speed multiplied by what? Multiplied by time. Okay. And that's basically how we do it. So speed is equal to distance over time. Time is equal to distance over speed. And distance is speed times time. So class, what is the formula for distance? What is the formula for distance, class? Anyone can answer. Don't be shy.
Time.
What is the formula for distance?
Speed times time.
Speed times time. Very good. Speed times time. And so let's go ahead and do that. Speed is, what is speed? What is speed in this case? Speed is, what is the speed?
165 kilometers
165 kilometers per hour. Very good. That is the speed. Very good, Genesis. So the speed is 165 kilometers per hour. That's the speed. What is the time? The time is what? The time is 1 2/3 of an hour. So let's put that in. So it's gonna be, the distance is gonna be 165 multiplied by 1 2/3. Okay. So how are we gonna multiply that? What are we gonna do? Anyone have any ideas on how we're gonna do that? No? What are we gonna do?
make it a decimal.
Convert fraction.
Say it again. Go ahead.
Convert the fraction.
Convert the fraction to what?
Improper.
Improper? How do we do that?
3 times 1 and
Plus
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. So we're going to take 1 and 2 over 3 and convert it into a, what shall I say? Improper fraction. So we have 3 times 1, which is what? 3. Right? 3 times 1 is 3. Okay. 3 times 1 is 3. And plus 2. So 3 times 1 is 3. So it's going to be 3 plus 2. Okay. So it's going to be 165, right? Multiplied by, again, 3 times 1 is 3. Plus 2 is what? What is 3 plus 2? That's going to be what?
5.
So it's going to be 5 over what? 5 over?
3.
5 over 3. Very good. So we have 165 divided by 1 multiplied by 5 over 3. Okay. Divided by 5 over 3. And then we have, all we need to do now, right? All we need to do now is multiply. Okay. All we need to do now is multiply. So we're going to say, okay. Okay. We're going to say, 165 times 5, okay, and 1 times what? Times 3. Again, 165 times 5 and 1 times 3. Okay, so let me erase all of this out. And so what is 165 times 5? What y'all get?
325.
325?
825. Mr. Petit, I got this a different way, but I guess we'll talk about that when you're done.
Okay, no problem. So 825 and 1 times 3 is what? 1 times 3 is simply 3, right?
3.
So we do 825 divided by 3. Okay. 825 divided by 3. And that gives us, how many times does 3 go into 825? This is 8, 2, 5. 3 goes into, let me go ahead and do this right. 3 goes into 8, how many times?
Twice.
Twice. 3 times 2 is 6. 8 minus 2 is, 8 minus 6 is, 8 minus 6 is 2. Bring down the 2. How many times does 3 go into 22? How many times does 3 go into 22? That'll be what?
7.
7. 3 times 7 is what?
21.
21. So we have 22 minus 21. 2 minus 1 is 1.
1.
2 minus 2
Bring
is,
down, y'all.
yeah. Bring down the 5.
5.
How many times does 3 go into 15?
5.
5 times. So 3 times 5 is 15.
15.
So we have 15 minus 15, which gives us what?
0.
0. Very good. And so that means the distance is going to be 275 kilometers. And that's how I got that. Do we understand how I got that, class? Let me know if y'all understand how I got 275. Let me know if you got that, please. Say it again, Amaya.
I can explain how I got mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so me, I didn't see the triangle as yet. I just started working on it after I read the question.
Okay.
And I saw that 165 kilometers was equal to an hour, basically.
Yeah.
And we already know there's a whole hour there. So then it's 2/3. And 165 is equal to an hour. So I just split 165, divided it by 3. And then after I found out what 1 equal part is, multiplied it by 2.
Yeah.
So I got 2 parts, which would be 110 Well, divided by 3, it would be 55, and then that times 2 is 110. So I just added 110 by
plus 165.
yes, and I got
Yeah.
275.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. That's a very good way to do it. Thinking about it like that, nothing wrong with that.
That's pretty fast for a boat.
Yeah, both of them are good. She basically did 2/3 of 165 when you think of it. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Okay, so do we understand this? All we did was we multiplied the speed multiplied by the time. That's all we did. I mean, that's basically all we did. Do y'all understand this? Let me know if y'all understand this, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I
Yes, sir.
understand.
Okay. Go ahead and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, go ahead and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
I remembered the formula, but then I froze after I write the formula.
Okay.
Now I know what to do.
You know what to do, right? Distance is speed multiplied by time. That's very important to remember.
Like my mind, I remembered the formula and I wrote it there, and then my mind didn't know what to do with the mixed number.
Oh,
so I just left the whole question.
No, don't do that. Convert it into a improper fraction. Where is Mark? Mark, can you hear me? Where's Mark?
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your work, Mark?
Not yet.
You need to send in your work. Maya Leah, where's Maya Leah? Maya Leah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your work?
I'm still writing it down.
Okay, Maya Leah, you have to send in your work. All right, once you finish writing it down, okay? You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. And where's Nathan Ariska? Nathan Ariska. Where are you? Where's Nathan? Nathan, can you hear me? Where's Nathan? Nathan, can you hear me? I can't hear from Nathan. And Nevaeh, where's Nevaeh? Where's Nevaeh? I can't hear from Nevaeh. Nakaria, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Do you understand how we got this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Patrick, have you sent in your work?
Yes, I just sent it down.
Okay, good. All right, good. Let's go ahead and answer these questions and finish it up. All right, so that's it with that. Let's move on from this and move right along. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on from this. Let's go ahead and go to question 11. Where is
Mr. Petit, I have a question. You might not be able to answer this, but I can still ask. Will they ask me to do working with an online exam? Like, how would I do that? Oh no.
Your exam wouldn't
I
be
escaped
online.
the working?
Your exam wouldn't be online. But either way, you still want to show working. I mean, for you to verify, right? I know students often ask for working and stuff like that. But the working has a lot to do with you. You have to show yourself that your answer is right too, right? So, but if they give you an online, I know SAT is done online, but your national exams are not done online. So, but I know your entrance exam might be online. I don't know how they're gonna give you your entrance exam, but But if it's online, you still have the show working for yourself. And I don't know if they're gonna ask you to show working on. I can't say. If it's an online entrance exam, I can't say. I really can't say.
Yes, sir.
I can't.
But could you go back for a second, please?
No problem.
Sometimes for online exam, if you have to go on other website and copy and paste, it won't allow you to paste inside them.
That's a good one. Yeah, they won't allow you to. They might even have a
paste or copy.
Okay, that's true. They won't allow you to copy it. That's a good point. Like you can't take a screenshot of it, unless you use your phone or a separate screen or another monitor or like 2 computers.
Experience. You sound very experienced.
I don't know. Who knows?
See, I asked my question anyway. He might know something.
All right. Where is Rashid? Randolph. Where's Randolph? Randolph, can you hear me? Where's Randolph? Can't really hear from Randolph. And Rashid Wilson. Where's Rashid Wilson? Rashid Wilson.
Yes, sir.
Rashid.
Yes,
can you
sir.
read the question for me, please?
Cassandra needs to determine the weight of her 2 dogs, Mimi and Mitzi. However, neither dog will sit on the scale by herself. Cassandra, Mimi, and Mitzi altogether weigh 175 pounds. Cassandra and Mimi together weigh 143 pounds. Cassandra and Mitzi together weigh 139 pounds. Calculate the weight of Mitzi.
Very good. So we want to calculate the weight of Mitzi. Okay. Calculate the weight of Mitzi. How are we gonna do this?
I know.
Go ahead.
Because Mitzi is missing off the middle one, that means that, hold on. Okay, I know. So you have to subtract the first one by the second one, because then that balance of how much pounds missing will tell you how much Mimi missed. I mean, Mitzi is, because she missing off of that scale.
Very good, very good, very good.
Yeah,
That's exactly right. That's how you got it, right? So
yes, sir.
So that's basically it. Let me let another person. Are y'all done writing this down? Can I start with the working now?
No, sir.
Still writing this down.
No, sir.
Rihanna, where's Rihanna? Where's Rihanna? Rihanna, can you hear me? Can I from Rihanna? And Tavana, go ahead and read this question, please.
Cassandra needs to determine the weight of her 2 dogs, Mimi and Mitzi. However, neither dogs will sit on the scale by herself. Cassandra, Mimi, and Mitzi altogether weigh 175 pounds. Cassandra and Mimi together weigh 143 pounds. Cassandra and Mimi together weigh 139 pounds. Calculate the weight of Mitzi.
Very good. So we want to determine the weight of Mitzi. So basically, if you notice carefully, right, we have all 3 of them on this scale, all 3. And all 3 of them together, all 3 of them is a combined total of 175 pounds. But we want to figure out how much does Mitzi weigh. So all we need to do is we basically need to eliminate, we need to eliminate Cassandra and Mimi. And once we eliminate Cassandra and Mimi, we'll know from the 175, we'll know what Mitzi is going to be. So that's what we need to do. We need to eliminate Cassandra and we need to eliminate Cassandra and Mimi. So that means that we have to subtract what? 175 with what?
143.
With 143. So we'll subtract these two. And what that would do is that would eliminate Cassandra and Mimi.
So that'll be 32.
So we have to subtract them, right? So let's go ahead and subtract them. Okay, so let's go ahead and subtract them. So it's going to be the weight of Mitzi is going to be equal to 175 pounds minus, right? Minus 143 pounds. Okay. So 175 minus 143. Let's go ahead and subtract them, right? So we subtract them, so it's going to be equal to 32 pounds. So how did I get that? Let me go ahead and actually do the subtraction. So let's go ahead and, so we have 175 minus 143. Okay. 5 minus 3 is what? 5 minus 3 is what? That's what? 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. 7 minus 4 is what? 7 minus 4 is what?
3.
3, very good.
3.
So it's gonna be what? And 1 minus 1 is 0. So it's gonna be what? 32. 32 pounds. Okay. 32 pounds. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense to you all.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 32 pounds. And so the answer is 32. Okay. 32 pounds. And that's how we get that answer for that one. Where is Chanel Jones? Explain how we got 32, please. Where's Chanel?
We got 32 by subtracting 175, take away 143.
Very good. And Shantasia, where's Shantasia? Shantasia, can you hear me? Where's Shantasia? Shantasia, can you hear me? Where is she? You're speaking, but I cannot hear you. Like it's like your mic is not working. So see if you can fix that, Shantasia. Shantasia, see if you can fix that. It's like you're speaking into the mic, but I cannot hear what you're saying. Okay, so see if you can fix that for me. Shantasia. All right, but the rest of us, do we understand how we got this? Let me know, please. If you all understand how we got this.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
All right, take a picture of this and send to me via WhatsApp. We're gonna move on to part B. So you already know what is the weight of Mitzi. Now we need to figure what is the weight of Mimi. The weight of Mimi. Now class, how are we gonna figure out the weight of Mimi? How are we gonna figure out the weight of Mimi? Class. We're gonna do that.
Can you go back for 1 second, please, Mr.
Minus.
1 second. 1 second.
Thank you.
Okay, good.
Got it.
I think you minus Cassandra and Mitzi.
Say it again.
No, this should be wrong because all of them is 175 and then.
Yeah, how are we gonna?
Cassandra and Mitzi.
I know how to do this one too.
How are we gonna figure out the
138 from 175?
So we're gonna take 175 and 1 what?
39.
And 139, is it 139? Yeah, we're gonna subtract 175 and 139. Okay. And Yeah. So the reason why we want to do that is because if you notice carefully, this right here, this 3, this covers the full 3. The full 3. Or 3 of them together. The 139, right, is only Cassandra and Mitzi. So if we are able to somehow cancel, right, if we're able to somehow cancel Cassandra and Mitzi, right, we could do that by subtracting it with the 175. And that'll just leave us with Mimi. Okay, so basically we have to take 175 and subtract it with 139. Again, we have to take 175 and subtract it with 139. And let's go ahead and do that. Take 175, subtract it with 139. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So the weight of Mimi is going to be equal to what? 175 pounds. Okay, 175 pounds. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, Kamani. So what y'all get when you do 175 minus 139? What y'all got?
36.
36? Let me see. So we have 175. So 175. 175. Minus what? Minus 139. Okay. So we do 5 minus 9. And what is that? 5 minus 9. Can't really do that, right?
No, so you have to take away from 7.
Yeah, we have to borrow. But we're never gonna return back. So this is gonna be what, 6? Yeah, 6. And this is 15 minus 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's gonna be what? 6. And so we do 6 minus 3. What is 6 minus 3? That's gonna be what? What is 6 minus 3? That's gonna be 3. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So it's gonna be what? Just what?
36.
36. Yeah, 36. So it's gonna be 36 pounds. So the weight of Mimi is gonna be 36 pounds. All right. And do we understand how I got this? 36 pounds for Mimi. Do y'all understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
good.
sir.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
Good. Very good.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
my answer right, but I just realized I overworked myself.
What you did?
I find out. I thought I was right at first, but y'all did it the easier way. I minus 143 from 139. And that tell me that one dog weigh 4 pounds more, and then I add 32 from the last A question with 4 and got 36. Oh God.
You don't have to do a lot. Just do 175 minus 139. That's all.
Yes, so I thought I had to do it a different way than I did it the first one, but I see that works the same
It
for the
works
two
the
of those
same. Yeah,
questions.
it works the same. It works the same. Shavette Harris, do you understand this? Shavette Harris, do you understand this, Shavette?
I'm right here, yes, sir.
Okay, good. Skylar Hall, where's Skylar Hall? Do you understand this, Skylar? Where's Skylar Hall? Skylar, can you hear me? Can't really hear from Skylar.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how I got the weight of Mimi?
Yes, yes, sir.
How did I get that? How did I get the weight of Mimi? What did I do?
We should track the weight from. We should track the weight 175 pounds from 139 pounds.
Mm-hmm. So we subtract all 3 of them with just what? All 2 of them, right?
Yes, sir.
That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And but Skylar, I noticed that you don't send me the notes. Why is that? Skylar, where's your notes? Where's Skylar? Skylar Hall?
Wi-Fi probably cut out.
No, his Wi-Fi ain't cut out. He right there. Skylar, where's Skylar? All right. I can't hear from Skylar. All right. Okay, and Tayden, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, let's go ahead and do the last one. Did y'all get Cassandra? Did anyone do for Cassandra? Y'all might have already thought of it. The last one is for Cassandra. Did y'all do for Cassandra? How are you gonna figure out the weight of Cassandra?
Can I answer?
Add the two from Mimi and Mitzi, and then
Say it again. Go ahead.
add up Mimi and Mitzi, and then subtract it from Mimi, Mitzi, and Cassandra.
Who's that speaking?
Malaya Major.
Okay. So you said add what? What did you say to add?
Add Mimi and Mitzi, then subtract it from Cassandra, Mimi, and Mitzi.
Very good. Class, what y'all get when y'all did the weight of Cassandra? What did y'all get when y'all did the weight of Cassandra? What did y'all get?
107.
107.
107. Anyone else got 107? Anyone else got 107?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good.
So
So
the only thing my brain was actually saying was 2 dog, 1 dog, one brown dog.
So Cassandra, how are we gonna get that now? What we have to do is we know that what is the weight of Mitzi? What is the weight of Mitzi?
I was going to minus Mitzi from the thing.
Who's gonna what?
I was gonna minus either Mitzi's weight from the 139 or Mimi weight from the 143.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
That's Tavana?
That's what I
Yes,
did.
Petite.
That's what y'all did?
Miss Petite, look in the chat.
Okay. I see it. I see him. I saw it. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 175. Okay. And I'm going to add what I got from the two previous ones. But what you're saying, Tavana, let me hear what you're saying. You're gonna subtract what? Tavana, you saying what? Something? What you say he's gonna do? Oh, that wasn't Tavana.
I did a different way.
What did you do?
I minus 36 from 143. And I checked it by doing.
Okay. You just did with the 143. Okay, I got you. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 32 and 36. Who weighed 32 pounds? Who weighed 32 pounds?
Mitzi.
Mitzi. And who weighed 36 pounds?
Mimi.
Mimi, very good. So we're gonna add them. When we add them, oh my, some people are not able to speak. When we add them, what do we get when we add them?
68.
When we add 32 plus 36, what we get when we add them?
68.
68. Y'all get 68? That makes sense. So the weight of Cassandra is gonna be 175 minus 68. Okay. And so let's go ahead and do that. So it's gonna be 175. So 175 minus what? Minus 68. Okay. And then it's gonna be 5 minus 8. We can't really do that. This is gonna be 6. And then we do 15 minus 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's gonna be 7. Okay. 6 minus 6 is going to be 0. And 1 minus 0 is 1. So it's going to be 107. 107. Okay. So it's going to be 107. So that means, all right, that means Cassandra, the weight of Cassandra, is going to be 107 pounds. All right, class, do you understand how I got 107? Do you understand how I got 107?
Yes, sir.
Let me know if you understand how I got 107.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Can
good.
you explain it one more time for me, please?
Who's that speaking?
Genesis.
Genesis. So what happened,
Mhm.
Genesis, is that I already knew from the previous 2 questions that the 2 dogs, Mitzi and Mimi, their weight is 32 and 36 respectively. So all I need to do is I need to add their weights and then subtract it from the 3 of them together, the Cassandra, the Mimi, and the Mitzi. And when I subtract them, I get 107. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
That makes sense? Okay, good. The rest of us, does this make sense? Let me know if that makes sense to y'all.
Yes, sir.
Again, let me know if that makes sense to y'all.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Good, that's what we want to do. We want to add them. Well, we want to add the Mitzi and the Mimi, 32 and the 36, add them together and subtract it from 175 pounds. And that's how we're going to do that question. All right. Take a picture of this and send to me via WhatsApp. That's the last for this particular question. Again, take a picture of this and send to me via WhatsApp. I need y'all to do that for me right now. Tania, where's Tania? Tania, are you there?
Still send.
I still saying
Tanaya.
Tanaya.
I'm here.
Have you sent in your work as yet?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you understand how you got 107?
Yes, sir.
Good. Tavano Sutherland. Tavano. Where's Tavano? Where's Tavano?
That's all.
Have you sent in your work?
Send it email.
Okay, good. And Davari Musgrove. Have you sent in your work as yet? Where's Davari?
Yeah, yes, sir. It's already, I had the weight of Cassandra 107 pounds.
Okay, I understand. And Torika Curtis, where's Torika? Have you sent in your
Yes,
work?
sir.
Have you sent in your work?
I can send it in right now.
Okay, good. And all right, let's move on from this. Any questions on this before I move on from the rest of the stuff? Any questions?
No, sir.
No. Where is what's her name? What is her name? Amaya Nonhome? There's Amaya. Amaya, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Did you do the matrices things I sent you? You ever got
I
a chance?
started watching the videos. I didn't really understand it.
You didn't understand it? It wasn't making sense?
It was, but I think I have to practice it more.
You think you have to actually do it? Did you actually because I wanted you to write down the notes from it. Did you actually like at least write down the notes from it? Just to start?
I just watched the video.
No, start actually writing down the notes and because I have more that I want to send you, right? I don't want you to stay on
Yes, sir.
matrices. All right. I have more that I want to send you. So actively do it.
Okay.
And if you don't understand anything, let me know. And whenever you're
Yes,
ready
sir.
for that book, you have to message me so I could get it for you. All right.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, let's move on from this. Okay, so look at this. Conversions. Let me go ahead and erase all of this. Clear all drawings. Boom. Okay, so okay. Where is Crimson? Crimson, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Pretty quiet today. Is everything all right?
Yes,
Did it-
sir.
Okay. How about you, Alea? Where's Alea? How about you? You're pretty quiet today. Where's Alea?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you. You're pretty quiet today.
It was like a diss too much, so.
Say it again.
You like to diss me too much, so.
What?
Better keep quiet.
What? That is not true. Oh my goodness. That is not true. That's not true, man. We are on good terms, no beef. Where's Antoine? Antoine is also quiet.
Yes, sir.
What happened, man?
I'm
Right?
trying to get caught in the crossfire.
And who else? Empress. Where's Empress? Empress is always also relatively quiet today. There's Empress.
We plotting on you, Mr. D.
Yeah, Empress look like she plotting. Empress look like she plotting. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Finally, we are on conversions. I don't think we've ever done conversions together as a class. And so it's really important that we get this done. So we have complete the following conversions. Complete the following conversions. We have 5,400 ml. And we want to complete that conversion. 5,400 ml. We want to convert it to liters. Okay. How are we gonna do that? Anyone have any idea of how we're gonna convert back and forth? Anyone have any ideas of how we're gonna do that? So we're gonna convert 5,400 milliliters into liters. How are we gonna
I
convert
divided by 1,000.
You divide it by 1,000? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Anyone else want to?
When I use the table,
Say it again.
we have to use the table.
The what?
Oh, like, we have to put it in the table, something like.
In the table.
Oh.
Okay, at the table. Okay, he said use the table. Anyone else? How are we gonna convert 5,400 milliliters into liters? Anyone have any idea?
Dividing by 1,000.
You wanna divide by 1,000? Go ahead, Tavana.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say divide by.
Is there not a formula for that?
Say it again, Genesis.
Is there not a formula for that?
There's a formula. Yes, I mean there's a formula. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
Mr. Petit?
Don't
know.
I
Yes.
forget you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know nothing at all.
Mr. Petit?
Mm-hmm.
I remember back in school, it was like a line. And it was like the different things. It was like a K, a KM, the ML, the L, but I just don't remember it. But I remember it's a line, and then they'll tell you how far to jump on each side.
Oh, that's a line. Oh, that's a long. That's a line. What's a line? Do y'all remember a line or something like that? She's
Yeah,
saying
I
there's
was
a line.
I remember acronym. Then you that's my point.
Oh,
I use an acronym.
An acronym. Acronym. What do we mean by acronym? What do I mean by that?
A set of letters made by words.
Set of letters made by words. I don't know. I have no idea what y'all talking about.
Like PEMDAS. That's
Like PEMDAS as an acronym. Okay. All right. Alea, do you understand what an acronym is?
Yes, sir.
What acronym they
Are
talking
you
about for this?
giggling?
Say it again.
Why are you giggling?
King something.
King something.
King Henry died.
King Henry
Chocolate
died.
milk?
Chocolate. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one I use.
That's one you use?
King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk.
Say it
He
again.
said it.
King Henry died by using chocolate
I think
milk.
that's it.
All right. Well, you see, like how I like PEMDAS and I don't deal with BODMAS. I don't use that acronym King Harry chocolate milk. The acronym that I use is knock him down, Larry. Don't commit murder. Okay.
What?
Oh,
You're so suspicious.
Mr.
Petite, you're so
I
suspicious.
think something's wrong.
That's my acronym. That's my acronym.
Do we need to have a talk?
That's my acronym.
We need to sit you down at the
How do you
FBI.
knock someone down without killing them? Just hit them lightly.
Yeah, just tap them. Just give them a little tap. Tell them come off the road.
That's fair. That's fair.
Knock him down, Larry. Don't commit murder. Okay. So Larry's gonna knock him down, but he's not gonna commit murder. And this is the one I learned from school. So
that's wrong.
yeah. My teacher, Mr. Jones, he taught me this.
That seems a little weird.
So he's okay. I think he's still, if anyone goes to CV Battle, you should know Mr. Jones.
Hey, yo.
I thought you mean JP.
No, not JP. He might transfer. He might have transferred. Who knows?
Yes, I know Mr. Jones.
You know Mr. Jones? Is
Yes,
he still
sir.
at CV Battle?
He's still at CV Battle, yes, sir.
Look at that. Tell him Mr. Petit says hello. He might not know me by Mr. Petit. I don't want to give my first name, but
You've been alone.
Can you all call off the King Henry one again, please? I writing the two of them down.
King Henry. It's probably like King Henry died. I don't know. I can't help you with that.
Henry doesn't usually drink old milk. The U is for unit. That's right.
The U is for unit. Yeah, the U is for unit. That's correct.
Yeah, and the by inside that is base.
Oh, the by is base. Okay. Say it again. King Henry
died by
drinking chocolate milk. Oh, that's a good one. So
Yes,
King
sir.
Henry died by as base. Wait, King Henry died by what? Drinking chocolate milk. Okay, and the other one is King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk. Okay, those are nice ones.
One that doesn't involve pain or death.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah. What is the U for, though?
The U is for usually. So the U is it changes based on what it is. So if it's like meters, the U change to M, or if it's like liters, the U change to L.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's the units. Okay. All right. Anyway, knock him down, Larry. Don't commit murder. So let's go ahead and so we want to move from what? Milliliters to what? To liters. Move from milliliters to liters. So that means that we're gonna go ahead and move over from, right away, this is milliliters. We're gonna move from milliliters to liters. So we're gonna move over how many times? 1, 2, 3. So how many times did we move over, class? How many times did we move over? How many times did we move over?
3.
We move over 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And so since we move over 3 times, how many zeros must we use? We're gonna use what? 3 zeros. And so because we move over 3 times to the left, that means that we have to divide by 1,000. And so we're gonna say 5,400, right? Move it over. So 1, 2, 3, and the answer is gonna be what? 5.4. And it's just like that, you finish. So the answer here is 5.4. Right? Again, all I did was exactly how I move over on my table or on my chart is exactly how I move over with my numbers. So I move over 1, 2, 3. And so I got 5.4. And that's how we do it. Now, if you want to show more working, even though this working is sufficient, but if you want to show more working and be, and show off, just gotta take 5,400 divided by 1,000. So actually divide by 1,000, and then that will be your answer, 5.4. Okay. If you want to actually show that you divided by 1,000. Okay, so this is how we do it. Any questions on this? Let me know if y'all have any questions on how I got 4.5.4, or do y'all understand how I got 5.4? Let me know if you understand.
We get 1,000.
You could repeat it again.
Oh, okay.
Not repeat it, explain it.
Explain it again. Okay. So basically, I'm gonna go back to my acronym. Knock him down, Larry. So the K is for knock. Knock him down, Larry. Don't commit murder. So what does that mean? The K is for kiloliters, the L is for liters, the M is for milliliters. So we're moving from milliliters to what? To liters. So how many times are we gonna move over? We're gonna move over what? 1, 2, 3 times. We move over 3 times to the left. 3 times to the left. Okay. And so since we're moving over 3 times to the left, however amount of times we move over in this table, in this acronym, that's the amount of times we're going to move over in our actual number that they gave us. And so we move over 3 times. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And so it's going to be 5.4. And that's how we get 5.4 here. Okay. But if you want, go ahead.
The part I don't understand is why we stop at L.
Why stop at L? Oh, that's a good question. Because this is saying from milliliters to liters. They tell us where to start from. So from milliliters.
I thought that was a 1.
Oh, this is an L. This is an L. Okay. So that's why. So from M to L. That's how we know. Okay. And that's since we moved. Yes.
Why? What the other D stand for? Like, I don't understand the 2 Ds.
Oh, they like decameter.
How would you know which D to go to?
They're like decameter, decimeter, deciliter, decaliter, deciliter. Okay.
Oh no, sound like he's speaking a different language now.
Which one is which?
We don't use them. They are never asked.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
They don't really ask for them. Okay, they don't really ask them for them. Okay. So but if you really want to know, the first one is decimeter. And now, you all you got to do is look in the back of your book. And that's what I'm looking at now. So the first one would be, yeah, decimeter. This one is decimeter. And then the second one is decameter. And this one is hectometer. Right now. But they don't really ask for them. Okay. Again, this is going to be deciliter, decaliter, hectoliter. Okay.
Okay, thank you, because my book don't say that one.
Yeah, in the back of your book, just buy a MEAD, MEAD composition book. They have it. Black and white book. All right, so we divide by 1,000 to get that. Okay. Okay, let's move on from this one. Do you all understand this? Or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
All right. What if I give y'all another example? Should I do a top 5 or top 10?
No, sir.
Top 5 or top 10? Top 5 or top 10, Alora?
Top 10.
Top 10. All right, let's do another one. We're gonna do let's do top 5. Let's do top 5. All right, so let's answer this one together. We have complete the following. What is 0.35 grams? That's equal to how many milligrams? Again, 0.35 grams is equal to how many milligrams? Put your hands inside the chat for me. Okay. Again, 0.35 grams is equal to how many milligrams? Again, put your hands inside the chat for me, please. Okay.
I'm confused.
Again, 0.35 grams is equal to how many milligrams? Okay. All right, so how are we gonna get that? All right. So how are we gonna be able to get that? Okay, that's the question.
That's what I sent you. The same one I sent you. That would have been
All right.
December's.
Are we ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Ready?
Yes.
0.35 times 1,000.
1,000. All right. What y'all have for this one? What y'all have for the answer?
350 mg.
350 mg.
Milligram.
350 mg milligram.
350
Excuse me,
mg.
miss.
Go ahead.
Can you go back to the previous slide, please?
Go back to the previous slide. What I need to go back to the previous slide for?
Because I see no
Take
G.
a picture of it.
Say it again.
I need to take a picture of it.
So you wasn't paying attention?
I was paying attention.
You didn't get the
I didn't get the full notes.
why is that?
Mr. Petit.
This is why we're silent today.
Thank you.
All right, good.
Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
You was just showing 2 ways to get it right, but you don't have to write both of those.
You don't have to write both, no. What did y'all get for this?
350 milligram.
Say it again.
350 mg.
350 mg.
350 mg.
Stop.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do this. That's the answer. Y'all going with 350?
Sir.
Really? It's not 35, it's not 3.5, it's not 3,500.
No, sir.
Are y'all sure?
I mean, I saying it for me, not them.
Okay.
I'm sure of the answer.
You're sure? Okay. Okay, Maya. So remember, what's the acronym? Knock him down, Grammy. Don't commit murder. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
That is the acronym.
My acronym is King.
That's
Hey,
ghetto.
Ronnie was knocking him over.
That is the
Not Grammy.
That is the acronym.
I'm a gangster.
That is the acronym. I don't understand. Knock him down, Grammy. Don't commit murder. All right. So the K is for kilogram. The G is for gram. And the M is for milligram. Okay. So we're going to move from milligram to grams. Very easy. We're going to move over 3 times. I'm sorry. We're going to go from grams to milligrams. See, Antoine, now you causing me to mess up.
Okay,
We're going to go from grams to milligrams.
That term you gave, though.
All right. So when we move from grams to milligrams, how many times do we move over? 1, 2, 3. Okay. And so what do we have here? From grams to milligrams. So we move over three times. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then what we do here, we're gonna go to 0.35 and move over 3 times. We're gonna move over 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what does that mean? What does that equal to? That equal to what? We gotta put it's gonna be equal to 350. Why? Because when we move over 1, 2, 3, we have a placeholder right there. Okay, so it's gonna be 350, or you basically could take 0.35 and multiply it by 1,000, and the answer is 350. How many persons got 350? How many of you got 350?
And I told you I was confident.
I was going the wrong way.
350. How many persons got
What's
350?
what was the last question's answer?
The last question answer was what that was. Now I gotta go all the way back, Aiden.
It's 5.4.
5.4. Aiden Gray, work with me, man. All right, so that's gonna be.
Just double checking.
Yes.
Why does acronym keep changing? 1 minute it's L, the next minute is G.
Because 1 minute. Okay, this one, that's a very good question. Okay, that's a very good question. You know, I have classes, Antoine. Maybe. What happened? All right, so ML, if you notice here, right, this is ML and leaders. So obviously the L would change. I mean, it would be L in this time. This would be Larry. Knock him down, Larry, don't commit murder. Okay, so obviously that would change. This is the only one that changes. Okay, the middle
that's
one.
What I was. That's what I was.
Yeah, the middle one.
Yeah.
Middle one. The middle one. So.
You can repeat that acronym, please.
The acronym is knock him down, Grammy, don't commit murder. That's the acronym. Okay. So what does that mean? That means that we're gonna move from grams to milligrams. Okay. And so we move over 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And there's gonna be 1, 2, 3. So that means this is 350, which is basically multiplying by 1,000. Why is it 1,000? It is 1,000 because what? Because we move over how many times? How many times did we move over? We move over 3 times. So it's gonna be 350 milligrams. Okay, and so that's how we have it. Yes, go ahead.
I'd just like to say in the chat, I made a typing error, but I typed. Listen, no. I typed this like immediately, but like they were like right after each other. So like technically, I might still be in top 5, maybe top 10.
Maybe. Okay. We only do top 5 here, so maybe top 5. So top 5 would be.
You was doing top 10 yesterday.
Yeah, I changed my mind. Top 5.
Can't do that though. That like it don't work like that.
Well, this is my class, so I could do whatever I want. So the first one is going to be Shanair is the first one. Very good, Shanair. Then Xavier. Then Genesis. Then Amaya. Then Tavana.
Hey, I tell you, I said it was weird top.
Tavana, yeah, Tavana. Kind of, you got 6, so, you know, kind of not good.
Mr. Patel, which Genesis?
Genesis Sweeting.
Oh, wow.
Genesis, you know exactly which Genesis. Genesis Hannah, she don't even try to be a part of the top 5. Genesis is like, you know what? I know my lot in life.
Part of the top 5?
Say it again?
Are you part of the top 5?
If you were listening, you would know that you are part of the top 6. Not top 5.
6?
Yeah.
Oh, you see that?
Yeah, 6. All right. Let's do a last one. One more. Top 5 only. Okay. All right, Antoine. At least try to be a part of the top 5.
I'll try this time.
Try. Alea, try.
I'll try this time. I'll try.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Try to be a part of the top 5. Okay.
I didn't even hear you say.
You never be a part of the top 5. I could barely get you a part of the top.
That's a big fat lie. It is.
Wow, are you questioning my integrity?
Who's a part of the top 5?
I am questioning your integrity.
Wow. I need to see you a part of the top 5. You never make it a part of the top 5. So you need to be a part of the top 5. All right. Who believes that they can make it a part of the top 5 for this one? Top 5.
Gain 1,000 aura by completing this question.
All right.
I'm gonna be top 5. I'm gonna be top 1.
Top 1. Wow. I hope you're not like Ren yesterday. He was top 1. 1 with the wrong answer.
Right?
Shade. Oh my goodness.
To me, it's better to be like last, still have your answer right, than be top like 1 and have it wrong.
Mr. Petit,
I'll take my time.
Take your time. I'm not mean. I am a very nice person.
Mr. Petit, you say don't believe in reality?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Petito, it's okay. Don't listen to the haters. You know we love you.
There we go. Thank you. All right. Wow, Alea. All right.
It's just real NPC.
And Antoine. All right. Top 5 are on 3. 1, 2, 3. Complete the following conversions. 685 centimeters to meters. Okay. 685 centimeters to meters. How are we going to convert that to meters? Okay.
Miss Petite, I better make it in top 5 because I haven't. So. I get that.
You got it? Think so?
I know so. I see. I buy ads in the chat. I think I don't want to see.
Top 1 is great.
Top 1 is crazy. Top 1 is crazy. All right. All right. What y'all answers for this one? What y'all answers for this?
6.5 meters.
6.85 meters.
6.85.
6.85. Okay.
Yes.
Some people are still answering. Let me give them a chance to answer. Anyone got a different answer? Anyone got a different answer? A different answer. No. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the conversions. Okay. So what we have to do? What's the acronym for this one?
Knock him down.
And that's why I was having
Mary,
problem.
stop me.
No, it's not Mary.
Mr. D, you will look in the chat.
Mommy.
Knock him down, mommy.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Knock him down, Mary. Knock him down, Matthew.
No.
Knock him down,
No.
Ronnie. Don't commit murder.
No. You already know how to make acronyms. Come on, you gotta make
Knock
it.
him down. Yes, he's telling us use the King Henry one now.
It's Mr.
Knock him down, Manny.
Alright.
Mr. Petite, your acronym is too difficult. Mr. Petite, your acronym is too difficult to remember.
Knock him.
Because it's so many different things.
Knock him down, minister.
Yes, knock him down, minister. Don't commit murder. Okay.
Didn't I say that?
Who said that? Tavana?
I say that too.
You did?
Knock Hubert down.
Knock him down, minister. Don't commit murder.
Knock Hubert down.
Aiden, please.
No.
Aiden, do
a
not.
wild statement.
Aiden, do not. Do not. The owner of this channel doesn't take responsibility for anything that. All right, so we're gonna move on from centimeters to meters. Centimeters to meters. So it's gonna be centimeters to meters. The K is for kilometers. The M is for meters. This M is for millimeters. So you're gonna move on from centimeters to meters. So we move over twice. It's gonna be what? 1, 2. Move over twice. 1, 2. 2 times to the left. To the left. So we have 685. We move over twice, right? 2 times to the left. Okay, so it's gonna be, we move over twice, that's gonna be 1, 2. So it's basically 6.85. Anyone got 6.85 before me? Keyword, before me.
Yes,
got
sir.
6.85 before
I
me.
did check the chat.
Okay, all right, 6.85 before
Yes,
me.
sir.
Very good. All right, so now what we need to do is we basically divided by 100, not 1,000. Why not 1,000 this time?
It's only 3-digit.
Because we only move over twice, right? We move over twice, so it's 100. So 685 divided by 100 is 6.85. And so the answer is therefore definitely 6.85 meters. And that's going to be our answer. Any questions on this? Let me know if there's any questions on this.
I know I am top 2.
Okay. Any questions on
Top
this?
1. Mr. Petite, top 1.
Okay. By the way, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to do that, please. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Go ahead and do that for me. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Someone is Samsung in the chat, and I do not know who that is. So if your name is Samsung, I'm messaging you right now to ask you, who are you? So who are you? Are you Elon Musk? Or are you some AI bot or something like that?
That would actually be cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
I'm sure that's not my bot.
Say Samsung in 2025 is crazy. This is Junior.
No,
Junior.
Mr. Petite.
Hello, this is Junior. Junior who? This is Junior? Junior? Who Junior?
Having the iPhone, same iPhone for 5 years is
Oh,
crazy.
Annual. No, not you. Not you, Annual. No, not you. Oh, Annual. Okay. Not that Samsung. There's another Samsung. Oh, they changed their name. Good. I'm not gonna say who it is. Alea. I'm not gonna say who it is. Okay.
It was not me. Why is it always me?
It's either you, Crimson, or Antoine. One of y'all.
Excuse me?
You have you.
Oh, sir, I'm on a MacBook Pro. Thank you very much.
You are right though.
All right,
You
top
have-
five. Top five. Top five. The top five is gonna be who got it right, actually. Amaya, I'm gonna ban you from these top fives because there's no way you can get it. How are you?
Whoa.
Top five again? All right, Nakaria.
I'm just crazy like that.
Nakaria, Amaya, Ralph, Shanair,
That means I is the number one.
and Tavana. Very good. Yes, you are the number one. Yes.
That means I'm number one.
Yes,
I'm just great like
Nakaria,
that.
you are number one. Nakaria, you are number one. All right.
I tell you.
Take a bow. Take a bow.
What Why don't you
Mr.
believe that I
Petite,
can
you know
make
what's
it?
crazy?
Uh-huh.
What about me? What about me, Mr.
You know what's
Petite?
crazy, Mr. Petite?
Your name was not called. Your name was not called. Yes, Aiden?
Mr. Petite,
Mm-hmm.
having the same iPhone design for 5 years is crazy.
Okay. That's true. That is true. Samsung all the way. Let's go.
And the same camera alert solution.
Yes. Samsung all the way. Trayvon. Where's Trayvon?
Samsung's
Alcatel to my teeth decay.
Okay, just stop at this point.
I can't tell. I can't tell. My
Just stop.
iPhone.
All right. Since y'all idle, we have another question. I'm gonna let y'all go.
Hold on, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
You had all that rain outside?
Yes, Amaya.
Oh, why don't you have any faith that I can make top five more than once? Like, you have to believe in me. Like, you have to put your faith in me and, believe that, like, your classes are helping,
I believe that you could make top five. That's why I'm going to ban you, because you keep on making it. You, Shanair, y'all are spamming the top five.
I want to get banned though. Like, I like it.
Please ban them. I need a chance. I haven't
I
been
know,
on
right?
it until I can't
Alright.
remember when.
Let's do one more question. Do we have enough time? We do not have enough time for this. Do we?
Yes,
What time
sir,
is
we
it? Okay, yeah, we do. We do.
3 more.
We have 3 more minutes. All right, let's quickly do this. This is another conversion question. No, let's not do this. This will be tough. No, it's not worth it. Let me just give you all. Let me go to the black screen and give you all a challenge question,
no.
and then we can call it a
I
night.
thought we only got half that today, man. There's
Yeah.
no long hang out question.
Yes, we need to go to this. All right, so
I can't see your screen, Mr. Petit.
yeah, that's fine. Resume.
This rain, Mr. Petit. This rain.
It's raining? It's not raining in my area.
It's raining so hard right now.
It is raining
Mr.
very
Petit,
hard.
listen.
It's only thunder.
Okay. Please do not act. Please do not act like you never rain. It's not raining everywhere in the whole world. Okay, it's not raining by me. Okay. All right, so quick question. I want y'all to tell me what
Mr.
it
Petit,
says.
that's because you don't live in Nassau.
That is correct. I do live in Dubai.
That is not correct.
Well, I think he lives in
Die dreaming.
I don't
That's
live-
peaceful.
I don't live in Nassau. I only come in Nassau for classes on Sundays.
They won't be in the gym for 2 months.
Yeah.
Didn't they have a
That's
flood
a
there?
waste of money. That's a waste of money.
Of course not.
Didn't they have a flood there, Mr. Petit?
Yeah, no, that's why I had to move back to Colorado. So
you teleport now.
Mr. Petit,
Colorado.
In South Colorado.
Colorado.
all right. Put your answer inside the chat, please. We want to simplify this.
Mr. Petit, I ain't gonna lie to you. I know
Oh,
if
I
I
remember
top
this.
five
Anyway, I know how to do this.
I
Gotta
know how to
do
do that.
There we go. Okay. Put your answer inside the chat, please, once we get it. Top
I make it
five.
top five.
Top five. Okay, top five. Top five.
My spirit died.
Top
The second you said
15?
top 5.
Top five.
Mr. Petit, you don't see my name there.
Mr. Petit,
Do not shout the answer. Put it inside the chat, please. Do not shout the answer.
you got add a 1
Do
in
not-
front of the 5?
Do not shout the answer. Put the answer inside the chat. Don't
My
shout the
answer in the
answer.
chat.
So it could be like top
Don't
15,
shout the
Mr. Petit?
answer. Put the answer in
I
the
top
chat.
1.
Put the answer inside the chat.
Probably something. Probably some people use.
I don't think I can do this question.
Put the answer inside the chat, please. Don't shout the answer. Put the answer in the chat. Don't shout it out. Put the answer inside the chat.
Then just spam what you said in the chat.
Don't shout the answer. Put the answer inside the chat. Very good, Antoine and Kaino. You all put an answer in. Unfortunately, it is incorrect. But very good try.
Mr. Petit.
My answer ain't wrong.
Mr. Petit, what is this?
I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
Then how you expect us to
My
know?
answer is not wrong.
I just make stuff out. I just make stuff up. Come on, people. All of the answers inside the chat. All of the answers. I'm only gonna do top five.
I get an answer now. I get an answer now, Mr. Petit.
Get the answer now.
Yeah, so.
Mr. Petit,
My answer been right.
Say it again.
Is my answer right?
My answer right.
Nakaria? Nope,
sir.
Nakaria. Nope, no, definitely not.
Mr. Petit, I know my answer right, so you don't even gotta lie.
Shanair, where's Shanair?
I give up. I'm done.
Yes. Shanair, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I'm banning you out of the top five. You keep on getting everything right.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes.
I don't really understand how to do this problem.
You don't know how to do this problem? Okay, no problem. We can help you.
No, sir.
What about now, Mr. Petit? What about
We can help you.
now?
We can help you. All right, top five. Top five. Do we want the top five
How about
list?
top 15,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Petit?
Top
Top
five
15?
list.
Top 10.
Top 15, please.
Y'all really don't know how to answer this?
I need some more time.
Mr. Petit, I've been in school like a year now.
No.
Been a while.
All right. The answer is. Where's Ricardo? I want to give Ricardo this moment. Ricardo?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Say your answer.
1.
Shanair, go ahead. Say your answer.
1.
All right. They got their moment. They are absolutely correct. The answer is
Mr.
1.
T. My answer ain't right.
The answer
Don't
is.
say my answer, please.
The
Don't
answer
say
is
my answer,
1.
please.
Mr. Petit,
Don't say
question,
my
question,
answer.
question.
The answer is 1.
Finish. Because they have a 0 on top, right, Mr. Petit? That's
Remember,
a 0.
It's because it has a 0.
any number raised to the power of 0 is what?
0 is 1.
Is 1.
I didn't even notice
No,
that.
Mr. Petit,
I saw that.
I
I
thought
saw from
Listening
like
into
I
me, that's
thought
zero.
I thought that was a degree sign
That is
for a
0.
second.
That is
That's
0.
when I saw you put 1. That's
Mr.
what I
Petit,
realized.
Yes.
The answer
please
is
don't read out my answer. Please don't
answer
read
is-
out my answer night up.
I won't. I won't. I will not.
Mr. Petit,
Yes.
Team the Mr.
I
Petit.
had
Team
I had
them.
the 1 and then A2 BC. I thought we supposed to only apply that to the number part.
No, it's still 0 because the variables is represents a number. So it's still 1.
Mr. Petit, anybody get that right?
Did anyone get it right? Yes. Shanair and
Sir.
Ricardo, they got it right. Very good, Shanair and Ricardo. All right, we are going to move on from this.
You said it's a 5 list, though. I got it right too.
That is true.
Why did they put that?
That is
Why
true.
did they put that?
Yeah, I don't know why you put what you put
Right,
again? You put 7, 9, 3, 5, 7, 3 to the power of 4. That is wrong. All right. Every time we see the black screen, know we're in for something good. All right, good. Take a picture of your work and send it to me, V. What's up again? Take a picture of your work and send it to me, V. What's up? We are going to move on to science. So if you're not doing general science, sorry, if you're not doing health science or general science, you can leave. Have a wonderful night. But if you are doing health science or general science, you have to stay back. Okay. So let's go ahead. Our health science people and health science first, and then we can do general science afterwards.
Good night, Mr. Petit. I'll send my
Night.
notes in a moment.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
No problem. Have a good night. Thank you as well. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Being very kind and thankful. Okay, I like that, Genesis. Unlike some students I know. I'm not gonna call any names. Antoine, Crimson, Leo.
I always nice.
Nah, leave me out of this now.
Yes, sir.
No, nothing. I was saying good things, positive things.
Hmm.
All right, my name is Mr. Petit.
Okay.
Today is Crimson, you're funny.
You all caused me write mathematics again as the topic, man.
We did not cause you to do anything. You did it on your own accord. Okay. What's crazy is that some of you have never seen in person. Like I've never seen a Laura. I've never
I've seen you before.
I've never seen
I'll come to your Sunday.
Yeah, I've never seen a Laura. I've never seen Liliana. I've never seen I've never seen Empress. I've never seen Empress. Oh yes, I have seen Empress. She's posts everything on her status and stuff. I have seen you, Empress. I have seen you. I have never seen Devana. I've never seen Devana. Neve has come to my classes. Miss Marshall, I know from from Eternity. And Shantasia, I saw her. Tanaya, have I seen you, Tanaya? I don't know. I can't remember Tanaya.
No, sir.
No? Yeah, we need to have the last day of class. We have to have like a face reveal. A face reveal. I need to see if y'all.
Mr. Petit, when is the last day of class?
What happened? Y'all ugly?
I ain't ugly. No, I ain't ugly.
I know what all that, but you know.
So you have to have a face reveal? What happened? Y'all scared of y'all face?
I live in a different island. I can't come to
I'm scared of Mr. Petite face.
Right now.
Exactly, that's what I said.
No, man.
Who's a petite
They
short?
scared of your face.
Oh my goodness, the troll is coming. All right.
Short king.
All right then. Okay. All
Hi,
right.
short king.
Yeah.
Mr. Petit, do your
8.
face reveal now and I'll do mine.
Not right now. My camera don't work. My camera don't work.
King?
My camera does not work. You know, my camera. Something wrong with my camera
Mr. Petit.
device. Yeah.
Your camera works just fine when you doing the glide.
No, my camera. I don't show my camera on that. That's I don't show my camera on that. So, topic today is what? Okay. So the last thing we did in health science was the quiz, right? That's exactly what we did. So we did the quiz, and so we didn't really do like a topic. So we have to write notes down for this class. Can't avoid it. Even though I prefer doing the quiz, but we have to go ahead and do our actual like notes and stuff. Right? So All right, so the last thing we actually did when in terms of notes was like, we was talking about the heart. We was talking about how, and not just the heart, but like blood vessels and how do they flow and stuff. We said that the largest vein is the inferior vena cava. The superior vena cava is also a large vein, but it's not the largest vein, but it's still a big vein that carries blood to the heart. Now, what type of blood travels along the inferior vena cava and the superior vena cava? Well, that would be, 1 second. All right, sorry about that. So we said that the largest vein was the inferior vena cava or the superior vena cava. Well, it's really the inferior vena cava. And the superior vena cava is going to be, well, it's just a big vein. Then we talked about the 3 main blood vessels. That's going to be arteries, capillaries, and veins. Those are the 3 main blood vessels. Which one is the biggest? Or which one has like thick muscular walls? Arteries, capillaries, or veins? Say it again. No, thick muscular walls. Thick muscular walls.
Arteries.
Arteries, very good. Arteries. Which one has valves? Which one has valves?
Veins.
Veins, very good. What is the valves for?
Valves is to
Prevent the
prevent the
blood
backflow.
going back.
Valves to prevent the backflow of blood. Very good. To prevent the backflow of blood. Okay. And we also have the capillaries. The capillaries is there to do what?
It connects the two the two arteries or veins.
The capillaries is there. It's like a small. They're the smallest blood vessels, right? So that's what we looked at. Now, if we talk about the diseases of the, did we ever talk about the diseases of the circulatory system? I don't want to spend a whole class talking about that. But you have hypertension. Hypertension is going to be like high blood pressure. And then you have heart disease. And heart disease is like, it basically could lead to heart attack or stroke or stuff like that. So what I want to do for today is I want to talk about the
cardiac arrest.
Say it again.
About cardiac arrest.
Yeah, cardiac arrest. That's heart attack. That's basically a heart attack. Okay. So I want to talk about, and so after that we talked about the respiratory system. We also talk about like what is respiration and how oxygen releases, how oxygen combined with glucose gives us energy, stuff like that. Now, what I want to look at in the respiratory system is gas exchange. In particular, we're going to be looking at the alveoli and its function. So let's talk about that. Gaseous exchange. So let's go ahead and do that. Gaseous exchange. Gaseous exchange. So the gas exchange, the exchange of gases, let's write this down, the exchange. Write this down for me, please, inside of your book. Liliana, are you writing this down? Where's Liliana? Liliana, are you writing this down? The exchange of gases, where's Liliana?
Yes, sir.
Are you writing this down? Occurs in,
yes, sir.
Good, in the alveoli. or air sacs of the lungs. So the lungs have these small little like air little sacs, right? And that's the alveoli, and that's where gas exchange occurs. Okay. Each sac is covered in capillaries that allow the gases to what? To diffuse in and out of the thin air sacs. Okay. So let me show you all the alveoli and stuff like that. So alveoli. So if we look deep into the lungs, so basically, let me just show you all that. So you'll have a good idea of what it is and stuff like that, and what happens here. So basically, this is your lungs. Let me move this here. Show a decent picture, please. Okay, good. This is a good picture. So basically, this is your lungs, right? This is your lung, this is your lung. So you have your trachea broken down into the bronchus and the bronchioles. And then these little air sacs here, these are what you call the what? What is this called? Class, what do we call this? Hello, class, what do we call it? No, this.
Alveoli.
This right there, we call that the? Alveoli. Okay, so we call it alveoli. So this is where gas exchange take place, in these little air sacs. Okay. Okay, so pretty nice structures, right? And so what gases would be exchanged in the alveoli? What gases would be exchanged?
Oxygen.
Oxygen, and what else? Oxygen is exchanged.
Nitrogen.
And nitrogen. 2 main gases are exchanged. So this is another picture of the alveoli. So this right here is the alveoli. Like I said, they're air sacs at the end. How does it look? Does it look cool, dramatic, funny looking? How does it look?
Look like
Funny
grape.
looking.
Funny looking.
Yeah,
great.
like grape. Like you could just pick them off and then eat it.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a
Like
good
an
one.
alien fruit. Pick it off and eat it.
Yeah.
Or eggs, like literal eggs.
Yeah.
Bread butter
Yes.
come out.
Yeah, air sacs, right? They blow. And so this is where gas exchange take place. Okay. And so
Carbon dioxide and oxygen.
very good. Carbon dioxide and oxygen. So basically, what
Yeah,
end up?
that's what I said.
That's not what you
Nitrogen.
said. That's not what you said. That's literally not what you said.
That I was trying to mean that, like, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna give you that. No. So basically, what ends up happening is you have. Let me just show you all that so y'all can understand before we actually get into the notes. So basically, what ends up happening? So you have the oxygen, which you breathe in, goes into the blood. So you breathe in the oxygen goes in. So the blood is here passing through, and there's a transfer by diffusion. The oxygen goes into the blood coming from the lungs, and the blood gives the blood gives the carbon dioxide to the lungs through a process called diffusion. And this is the exchange. I get oxygen and I give you carbon dioxide. I get oxygen and I give you carbon dioxide. Why do I need oxygen? Why do I need oxygen? To breathe, but why? Why do I need oxygen? Why do I need oxygen?
For energy, for the.
I need oxygen because I want to do a specific process. What is that process?
Respiration.
Respiration. Very good. So the capillaries bring deoxygenated blood from the heart. Okay. While the alveoli are filled with oxygen gas. The difference in amounts of gas causes the oxygen to move into the blood and bond with hemoglobin in red blood cells. The carbon dioxide moves out of the plasma and into the air sac, where it will be exhaled from the body. The now oxygenated blood will return to the left side of the heart via the pulmonary vein before being pumped to the rest of the body. Okay. So basically there's a transfer that takes place. The blood gives the lungs or gives the alveoli what? What does the blood give the alveoli? What does the blood give it? The blood gives the alveoli what? Y'all are not paying attention. What does the blood give the alveoli? What does the blood give the alveoli?
It gives it carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
Very good. It gives it carbon dioxide. And what does the alveoli or the lungs give to the
oxygen?
It gives oxygen. Very good. Where does this gaseous exchange take place?
Like
the alveoli.
Takes place in the alveoli. Very good. Takes place in the alveoli. Okay. Now, if you look at the structure of the alveoli is well suited. Okay. So the alveoli is well suited for this process of gaseous exchange. Okay. The alveoli is well suited for it. So let me stop sharing and share again for you. So the alveoli was obviously made by God, and it was constructed in such a way, or is made in such a way, that it is perfect for gaseous exchange. Okay, it's well suited for it. So how is the alveoli? How is the alveoli?
Religious knowledge and science.
Yeah, definitely. How is the alveoli well suited for gaseous exchange? How is
because
that?
like it have many air sacs inside it.
Very good. It has multiple. So there's many of them. So we could be able to transfer a lot of gases at the same time, right? What else? Anyone else? How is the alveoli well suited for gaseous exchange? Anyone else want to try?
It's connected to the lungs?
Well, it's a part of the lungs, yes. Anyone else? Like what are the conditions inside of the alveoli? You think it's like dry and hard walls and thick
I think
walls?
it's moist.
You think it's moist, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if let me show you all a picture of the alveoli and the gas exchange so you all could see exactly what I'm talking about, right? If you look at it, right? If you look at it, this is a nice picture here. A very nice picture. If you look at it carefully, you see that can y'all not do that? Can y'all like actually? This is a nice picture. So if you look at it, right, this is the blood. And this is the alveoli. So and this is
Who is that man? Is that you?
Who is that? Oh no.
That's me.
That's Mr. Petite.
That's me.
Oh my
Quick
god.
photo.
That's me. Yeah. Rich white man.
I know this is Mr.
Easier.
I know
You
you're
sound like a dark skin.
lies too much.
That's
That's
not
not
right.
Mr. Petite.
That's
There's no
me.
way.
That's
That
me.
is not Mr.
That's me. That's
I
me.
thought you was
I
young.
expected you. I
Yeah.
thought he was like
He
dark.
get that picture of Google that was
No.
attached to this picture.
Hey, I'm a nice, handsome white man. Right?
Oh,
All right.
I wouldn't call that handsome.
You would say I would like handsome white man. Who would say that to themselves about themselves?
Someone who was very confident. All right. Okay, so basically, if you look at it, right, this is the alveoli. I'm gonna highlight the alveoli to you. Okay.
Nice.
Good night. This is the alveoli, right? The alveoli right here. Notice that where it's located. It's located next to, what is this? What we call this thing here? What is this? What is that? This thing. What is this tube thing?
The blood vessel.
That's a blood vessel.
Capillary.
Which blood vessel
Capillary.
is it? Wait, it there on the
Capillary.
diagram? Oh my goodness, why is this on the diagram? Come on, white.
Yes.
Come on, white son. Not supposed to be
Too
on this
late.
diagram. Oh man, this white guy label everything. Okay, so let me let me hide it. Okay, pretend like y'all ain't saw it. Okay. All right. Now, y'all did not see it. Okay. So my question is, see this
Wow,
tube?
so smart, so smart.
I know, right? Thank you. You see this tube, right? You see this tube? This tube right now. What is this? What is this called? This tube.
Blood vessels.
It's a blood vessel. Very good, Alora. It's a blood vessel. What type of blood vessel is it? What type of blood vessel is it?
Capillaries.
It's a capillary. Very good. It's a capillary. Very good, Alora. You're very smart.
Mr. Petite,
Mm-hmm.
this is not just that darker piece, right? That's the whole thing, right?
The whole thing, right? So this whole thing is the capillary. So where is the alveoli connected to? Or what is the alveoli connected to?
It is connected to the
The
blood
lungs.
No.
and the lungs.
The alveoli is part of the lungs.
No, the thing
What
on
is the
inside the
alveoli?
lungs.
It's connected
What
to
is
the blood
I forget the
vessel.
thing.
Alveolus.
Yeah, hold on.
I think it just
Yeah,
the
bronchiole, the bronchiole.
golly.
I think the
In
cell
this
walls is
diagram,
very close.
In this diagram, what is the
It's
alveoli
connected
connected to? What is the alveoli connected
No.
to
to?
the
The
capillaries.
capillary.
It's connected to the blood vessel. It's connected to capillaries. Why is that important?
That's how they can
Because that's
exchange
how
the
it go in
oxygen
and
and
out.
the carbon
Exactly.
dioxide.
That's how they could exchange the oxygen and carbon dioxide, right? So again, how is the alveoli
Where
well?
did grandpa come from in the corner?
This is me. All right. Where does the gaseous exchange take place? Takes place in the alveoli. So the alveoli is well suited to have this gaseous exchange happen because it's so close to the what? It's so close to the blood vessels. Right? The alveoli is so close to the blood vessels. That's why it's good for this process of diffusion. Also, if you look at the walls are not thick walls. These are thin walls. So the gas could easily pass through. And it's not dry and sunny and hot and it's very moist. so that diffusion could happen. All right, it's moist. So it's moist.
I have a question, Mr. Petit.
1 second. It's moist. It's close to the blood vessels. Okay. It has a large surface area. And it's, what else I could say? It's close to the blood vessels. It has a large surface area and it's moist. Those are the reasons that it's well suited for gaseous exchange. And so let's go ahead and write that down. So let's go ahead and write that. So the alveoli, the alveoli is well suited for the process of gaseous exchange because because it has a moist surface, right? Because it has a moist surface. So because it has, number one, a moist surface. A moist surface. Number two, it has a lot of blood vessels surrounding it. Right? Okay, so that makes for a rich blood supply. Number three, it has very thin walls. Number four, it has a large surface area. So a large or a high surface area, which allow for a lot of gases to pass through. Okay. So those are some reasons which makes the alveoli very good for this process of gaseous exchange. So in a nutshell, how would you summarize gaseous exchange if you had to say so? Would you say? How do you summarize it in your own words? If we were to talk about gaseous exchange, what would you say? Or maybe I should ask someone specifically.
As the blood,
Go ahead.
As the blood is passing, through the blood vessels surrounding the alveoli, because of the thin walls, the oxygen and the carbon dioxide passes through, and the oxygen goes in the blood vessel from the alveoli, and the carbon dioxide in the blood moves into the alveoli as it's passing around each other.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Thank you. So that's it for that one. We're gonna move on to general science. If you are finished with writing these notes down, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you finish writing this down, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Then we can move on from this and go ahead and go to general science. But again, if you finish with this, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Are we done with this class? Let me know, please, if you're finished with writing this down. Let me know if you're finished.
No, sir.
Okay. The rest of us, are y'all finished with this? Let me know. Megan, are you done with this slide? Megan Penniman?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Ronald, are you done with the slide? Where's Ronald?
Yes, sir.
You finished? Okay, good. All right, good. For those of you who are not finished with the slide, what I need you to do just take a screenshot of it, and then you can always go and once you take a screenshot, you can always go and write down the notes once you finish. All right. All right, so let's move on from this and we get right into it.
A minute, I can take it right now.
Okay, no problem. Where's Zania? Where's Zania? Zania, can you hear me? Zania, can you hear me? Where's Zania? That's not good at all. Zania, can you hear me? That is not good. All right, let's go. Let's move on from this. Okay, moving right along. All right, my name is Mr. Petit.
Mr. Petit, was that white man actually you?
Say it again.
Mr. Petit, can you go back so I can take a screenshot, please?
No problem.
No, yeah, Mr.
Okay,
Petit, I have a
thank you.
question
Yes, sure.
about the diagram, the other diagram.
Yeah.
So right with the blood vessels, right, when it's traveling through the vein, right? Why did it change? Did it change colors, right? Or
It did.
keep the same red color?
It did change color because it came in deoxygenated, right? And then it had little oxygen, so it was blue. But then once it get the oxygen, it leaves out red. Okay, so that's why you saw in the other diagram it was different color. Okay, so it
Yes,
came,
sir.
yeah, that's why. Okay. And yes, that old man, I don't even know why you're calling a man old, but yes, that's me.
I didn't call him old, I call him white.
That's me.
I don't that I don't know, like in my head, I believe he was like a dark-skinned man who was like young and like he was bald. Like I just imagine you being bald.
Right, Mr. Petit to the
Wow.
T.
Wow.
Gigantic.
Except the bald part. He ain't that bald.
Say bald.
True. I saw him in.
Antoine, where you know me from? I never saw you.
Mr. Petit, man, we been to what the place called again? We been to Bali together.
Bali.
We did fight in the war.
Say fight in the war.
We used to share Lunchables.
I don't know you,
Yeah.
bro. I don't know you. I don't know you, bro.
You give me PCS Snicker bar before, you know.
That's not even right. I'm a vegan. So
That's how we become friends.
That's not even right. All right, so we're gonna be looking at classes of levers. Okay. Classes of levers. Classes of levers. Okay. Classes of levers. Okay. So yeah, so there are different classes of levers. But let's first of all define what are levers, right? So by definition, levers, a lever is a simple machine, by the way. What are other simple machines that we talk about besides the lever? Police, yes, police. What else? Police. Come on, don't make me look bad. Police, what else?
Wedge.
Very good.
Inclined plane.
Inclined plane, yes. Screw, very good. And wheel and axle. Okay. So a lever, right? A lever is a bar, right? That is pivoted so that it is free to turn about a fixed position. Okay, so it is a bar that is pivoted so that it's free to turn about a fixed position. There are four parts. There are four parts that make up a lever or a lever. Yes. There are four parts that make up the lever. Number one, you need the bar or rod. Number two, you need the effort or the force. Number three, you need the load or the resistance. And number four, you need the fulcrum or the pivot. These are going to be the things that makes up a lever, basically. Okay, one of the things that makes up a lever. So a bar or a rod, effort or force, load or resistance, fulcrum or pivot. And there are different types of levers, that's why, or classes of levers. And with ivory, yes. The answer is yes. Okay, so okay, so let's move on from this. So we have the first class, we have first class levers. So first class levers. First class levers is when the fulcrum is between the load.
Excuse me, Mr. Boutique, maybe excuse, please.
Yes, we can. The load and the effort. For example, of the seesaw, you have the crowbar, seesaw as in seesaw of the crowbar, and you have the scissors. This is going to be the first class lever or lever. So let me go ahead and draw a diagram of the first class lever so you can see what I'm talking about. So they're gonna be like, let's go ahead and draw a diagram of the first class lever. So this is a first class lever right there. Again, you have, let me go ahead and draw this properly. Okay. Again, you have your rod. Okay, you have your rod. Okay. You have your rod there. And you have, it's right there. So this is an example of, so the one in the middle, what do we call this thing in the middle? What do we call that?
The fulcrum?
Fulcrum, very good. Very good, Joel. We call it a fulcrum. Or what's another word for fulcrum? That's the what?
Pivot?
The pivot. Pivot. The fulcrum or the pivot. So the fulcrum, when the fulcrum is in the middle, okay? When the fulcrum is in the middle, we call that, when the fulcrum is in the middle, we call that a first class lever or lever. And the pivot is in the middle, the fulcrum. Okay. And so here you're gonna have the load. So this is the load of some sort. The load. Okay. All right, load. I should definitely write that better than that. So it's the load or resistance. It's the load or resistance. It's the load.
You want us to draw that too?
Yes, please draw this. This is a must draw. Definitely, most definitely. This is the load. And then this right here is going to be the effort. Or the
Mr. Petit,
force.
believe it or not, I actually have this in my thing book, in my
Yeah.
science book.
Really? Y'all did this in
We have
school?
2 other more, right?
Yeah, y'all did this in school, right? Or y'all did this in school, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when the fulcrum is in the middle, we call it a what type of what class of lever is it when the fulcrum is in the middle class? When the
First
fulcrum is first class. I'm not only talking to Joel, the rest of you, you need to answer. When the fulcrum is in the middle, what do we call it? What class is it?
First class lever.
First class.
First class lever.
First class lever, very good. So that's when the fulcrum is in the middle. And then, let me move on from this. We have the second class. An example would definitely be a seesaw. This is a seesaw example. The fulcrum is in the middle, you know, scissors, same thing. Fulcrum is in the middle, you know, effort on both sides, okay? So let me show you what I mean when you say, how many persons have actually been on a seesaw? Like,
Yes, sir.
I feel so bad saying that, but this generation don't really go outside. So have y'all ever used a seesaw before? Y'all know how to look?
Yes, sir. I been on
Yes,
it
sir.
last week with my sister.
Yeah. A seesaw is something that people use in the park.
We have them in the playgrounds for the kids at the preschool.
Okay, that's excellent. Okay, good. This is a seesaw, right? That is what we call a first class lever or lever, because the fulcrum is in the middle, right? And then each person go up or down. Okay. Let me show you all some of my students who are in Dubai, how they play with their seesaw. This is let me show y'all. Let me get the picture. Okay, they're good. So as you can see, this right here.
Supposed to be.
Say it again.
And it's supposed to be sandy, and they're supposed to wear a turbine or something like that.
No, this is not a part. You gotta go to the right part. This is Chinchesco. The Chinchesco region. So this right here is what we call this. This is the what? What is this?
The
fulcrum.
This is the fulcrum.
The fulcrum. Very good. This part is going to be the what?
Load.
Load.
The load. And then this part is going to be the
effort.
The effort. Okay. Okay. And so when the fulcrum is in the middle, this is an example of what we call a first class lever. Does that make sense? You know if that makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Discard. So now we need to do the next one, which is going to be a second class lever. So second class lever. Second class levers. So for second class levers, the load is between. So for first class, the fulcrum is between, is in the middle. For second class, the load is in the middle. So the load, okay. So the load is between the fulcrum and the effort. Okay. For example, we may have a wheelbarrow, or wheelbarrow, or you may have a nutcracker. Y'all ever use a nutcracker before? Right?
Yes, sir.
Not used
Yes,
it,
sir.
just one before.
Yeah, nutcracker. And then, so let me draw that. And then the third one is going to be, I want to make sure I have it all before I draw this next image. Good, put this up here, move this here. So the third one, so the second class is when the load is in the middle. And then the third class is gonna be third class level. This is when you have the effort is in the middle. So it is basically when you where you're moving the effort and the load and stuff. So this one here, the effort, so the effort is between the fulcrum and the load. For example, you have the forearm, the stapler. Everyone had to have to use stapler before, right? The hammer.
Yes, sir.
The hammer. And the broom. The broom. The broom is a third class level. The effort is in the middle. Okay. So let's go ahead and let me go ahead and draw it. So here for this lever or lever, we have the load is in the middle. So the load is in the middle. The load is in the middle. The fulcrum is on this side. So the fulcrum is here. Right, this is the fulcrum. The fulcrum or the pivot. And then the effort is on this side. So the effort. The effort is here. All right. So what is in the middle in the second class level? What is in the middle? In the second class level.
The load.
The load. Very good. The load. All right. And then for the third class level, the effort is in the middle. Okay. So here we have, let me go here and draw it properly. So here we have right here. We have the fulcrum or the pivot on top. We have the effort. And we have the load. So this is the load. Okay. This is the effort in the middle. The effort in the middle. This is a fulcrum. So that's the differences between those three. So if we look at, let's say for example, if we look at like a wheelbarrow, right? A wheelbarrow. Remember that the load is what's going to be carrying the bulk of the weight. But basically carrying like it's some sort of force, all right? And so if you look at it, right? If you look at it, we have this is a good example. As you can see, the load is in the middle. This is the second class people. The load is in the middle, right? The effort is right here, and the fulcrum is the wheel. That's the pivot. And what sort of example is this one? This is what sort of
wheelbarrow.
This is a wheelbarrow. What class? What class is this? What class?
Second class.
Second class. Because the load is where? The load is in the
middle.
In the middle. Okay. Then we have the broom. And the broom is also a lever. So you have that. If you look at the broom, let me show you an example. Okay, so if you look at the broom, you find that the load is in the middle. Okay. And basically, let me go ahead and let me just show you the picture so you could see exactly what I'm talking about. And this is also as well, the arm is also a third class lever as well. Let me go ahead and do it like that. So this is another example. So if you look at this one, the load is the stuff that you have to sweep. That's the load. Okay. The fulcrum is your back. That's like the pivot, right? And the effort is what you apply on the broom as well. So you have the load. So for the third class, the effort is in the middle. The fulcrum is here, the effort is here, and the load is at the bottom. It's a third class level. So those are the examples that we have. All right. Some people also label I'll show you another labeling of it where they have the fulcrum for the broom. It's another one. Okay. And so basically, those are the three types of levers. So for the first class, what is in the middle? What is in the middle for the first class?
The fulcrum.
Fulcrum, very good. Give me an example of that.
Crowbar.
A seesaw.
A seesaw, a crowbar, very good.
A scissors.
And then you have the second class lever. What is in the middle?
The middle is the load.
The middle is the load. Very good. And very good. And we have the third class lever. What's in the middle?
So,
effort. Effort.
Effort. Very good. Effort. All right. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to do that. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to do that. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need everyone to do that, please. Okay, are we done with this? Let me know if y'all are finished. Again, let me know if you're finished with this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, if you're already finished with this, then I need you to, once you've already done that, you can leave. Have a wonderful evening.
Good night, Mr. D.
1 second, there is Sienna here? Sienna? Or Sanaya? Zania? The rest of you, y'all could go, but Zania? Where's Zania?
Good night.
Good night. Zania, where's Zania?
Thank you. Good night.
Good night, good night. Good night, good night.
Bless you.
Good night, good night.
Good night.
Good night, good night.
Good night, Miss Boutique.
Good night, good night. Good night. Again, go ahead, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. If you have already done that, you can leave. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye, bye-bye.